I greet you all in every way you want to receive your greetings. I want to talk about training up a child in a correct and positive way. Children are a special gift from God and should be nurtured to greatness. What do I mean? Parents, carers, guardians, teachers, and everybody taking care of children, you have a great work, divine mandate of raising up the child in a good way. I can remember growing up, our parents used to have something we call folk tales. They use folk tales to teach us the cultures and traditions, the good ways of living, life and livelihood, good things, bad things, uh, whatever. There is this particular folk tale about the tortoise. We call it in Igbo language Mpediok. When tortoise is noted as the wisest animal in our side, other tribes and ethnicity may have their own wisest animal thing, you know. For our side, we have tortoise. And when you listen to stories about tortoise as children and even young adults, you get thrilled and you learn a lot of lessons. It's listened with deep concentration and attention. And afterwards, when you ask any child what you've learned, you'll be marveled. You hear many lines of thought, good things they've learned, things about the negative thing about being a corny person, the positive things, and many things. And but these days, what we don't have such thing. In those days, we used to have something like moonlight games in the night when there is full blown moon. We go out and you have plays at the night, and after you surround and hear folk tales, listen to that, many tales, and you will learn a lot. Remember, it is said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he won't depart from it. What am I saying? You need to carve out the path for your children, channel it. Doing that, you have a lot of things to do, a lot of concentrations. Most times, children, you notice that they will like your company. Yeah, if you leave work and making money, you may not be able to do everything. But most times, make out your time to stay with your children and family, husband and wife, together with children. Have that bonding, union, reunion from time to time. Allow the children talk to you, share their funny childhood toddler experience, ask you funny questions, answer them. Don't throw their questions to the wind. It sort of builds them up. Remember, whatever way you want your children to live positively, you must live it by example. You don't do the negative things and expect your children to do positive. They are copying what you are doing. There is what is called rote memory with children, where they cram everything they see, where they take note of everything they see, and it remains in the subconscious. And every now and then it comes out. And if you're not prayerful, if you're not the good natured type, you may end up leading the child astray. What am I saying? Allow the children to learn positive things. While they watch all these new childhood nursery rhymes, stay with them. Let them ask you question, tell you, Daddy, this elephant, Daddy, this is yellow color, Daddy, this car. Answer yes. Correct the ones they have right. I said, Daddy, Mommy, what's this? Tell them. What's that? Tell them. And they go further to tell them what they are used to do. But most often, put off the telly, put off the tablet, stay with them and tell them physical stories. Sometimes you may be running to an errand or to work or anything, you are ready and you want to leave, and your child will say, Daddy, sit down, or Mommy, come sit down. Oblige him or her. Sit down briefly, pat him or her at the back, cheer him up, and then run out. He will be more happy with that. You are developing his emotional and cognitive thinking, physical, and communication and learning, even with all these things. Most importantly, always remember to pray earnestly for your children. You don't allow them. When you do the physical things, ask God to bless their destiny and protect the destinies of your children. That no force, no human being, no spirit, no animal, no tree can ever take their destinies from them. Pray always. That's it. All these things are spiritual and physical, emotional. Show them emotional support, physical support, spiritual support. Now, watch what your children do on social media spaces. All this trend about young children being used to create content. I am not saying all these things are not good, but what they do or what you do in their presence, channel a good part for them. Allow them ask you questions. They are curious, they are inquisitive. Be patient. When you are angry with them, yeah, don't be too harsh. They may spoil something that you may be very angry. When you look at them, try to go back and drink some water. You come, take the child, sit the child down, show him or her what they did wrong, correct them, and tell them why they shouldn't do that. Even if they understand or not, keep saying it, keep hammering. And one day they will remember that mom, dad used to say this is bad. They will carry it for life. If you have the time, once in a while, engage them in folk tales, the moonlight thing. Now in your rooms and parlor, tell them stories, good stories. And then bring your children up in virtuous way. Allow them freedom of expression. Don't shout them down because it will make them to cringe and go into themselves without having the courage to express their feelings. That will affect development. Many things, but let me leave it at this. Uh, you can ask some questions and make contributions in the comments whenever I post or anything. We will still continue with this discussion while I pray that God blesses all families, marriages, and bless all children and the parents, teachers, guardians, carers. Bless you all and protect you as we keep making our world a better place with well developed and well brought up children, happy children, beautiful and good mannered and nurtured children, to the glory of God. Thank you all as you listen. Bye.